Ci dirigiamo proprio verso il terzo atto. Ma qui ci stanno tutti.
Isabel. My love. You were dead. I saw your body.
I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer.
I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow... His soul was poisoned by the god of death. But for all his sins... In this moment...
Ah, there you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is...
Oh, but we've met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father.
May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
Siete benvenute.
We look forward to it.
You there, Sharon. By the fires of your camp's hearth, we will discuss all we must.
I'll be ready. Whatever you have to say had better be worth your life.
Now, you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Aelin! We'll see you later.
Vabbè. Fatele pure le vostre robe. Allora. Pugno fiammante. Eccolo qua, Elsin.
I swear, I can already feel a change in the air. Like the... I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind.
Vabbè. Avvicinati. Che c'è?
Thy hunger denied. Seluna's faithful yet shines. The balance shifts. Thou hast seen with thine own eyes and felt in thine urges. The dead three unite. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do illithids possess souls?
Una cosa per volta, che ci fai qui a Vizzino?
Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold. I shall ask yet again. Do illithids possess souls?
Ammetto che non ci ho mai pensato.
Thou shalt think about it now, and I shall give the answer. Mind flayers are soulless. Yet, the three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end? O tempted one, this is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my service.
Date la mia Oscura Pulsione, cos'altro puoi dirmi?
Nothing thou dost not already know.
Ok. Quindi ce ne possiamo andare. Oh, quartiermastra.
Just tell me what you need.
Mi pare che tu abbia nulla di utile tanto per cambiare. Però, magari qualcosa di utile lo riesco a trovare, forza. Assolutamente no, eh.
Ladylike.
Quindi?
Better be. It hasn't been that long. Like forever.
Domanda ultima luce, non c'è più nulla da fare qua. Come andare all'accampamento a sto punto? Dobbiamo parlare sicuramente con Will.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his... Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, we're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
Mezz'ora ha detto che per raccontarmi si è portato a stringere il patto.
But first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
Non venderei la mia anima se è quello a cui mi stai
It
chiedendo.
is. And I did. That's when the cult of the dragon...
The cult of the dragon, a fractured religion. Some believers hold that undead dragons will inherit the world. Others worship the
Gabri,
dragon
ciao.
goddess
Il
Tiamat
nome gioco è Baldur's
and
Gate 3.
intend to summon her to Faerun.
Il culto del drago si era infiltrato a Baldur's Gate. A che
According
scopo?
to the Dragon Queen, a 10 day after father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky. There they were.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what in the looming shadow of the mount. 5 groups of atop each totem a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind. As the maelstrom howls, Mizura's lips press to your ear. She will.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness. And I said yes. One soul for
Di
one
sicuro
city.
Mizura non avrebbe interesse. Perché ti ha salvato?
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizura's ever said. All that another pet added to her warlock menagerie. I don't know that it was brave. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus, and the cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, my soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
E tuo padre?
He returned to an unsuspecting city, and I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield. After, he said only one word. Go. So I did.
Così che ha perso
It
l'occhio?
is the one scar Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to... I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still... I understand.
Vai. Quindi vediamo un po'. In realtà non c'è
I
nulla da
will not
dirci.
linger in this land over long, but what?
Adoro Jaina.
You did it. Catherick Thorm is no more. Not as glad as nature moves at its own pace.
If Bowman says I'll be all right, I wish it was different. I wish Mum and Pops was here. I don't feel so strong. Or anything, really. Just tired.
I think we've done rather a good thing here. A welcome change to gift this land a sliver of hope amongst so much despair.
Ok, Gale non c'ha nessuna possibilità di poter chiacchierare.
I can't believe. And by killing him, you set him free. You set Aelin free. And me. Not on purpose. Or not with the intent. Ketheric thought he raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame A. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
Sarei stata senz'altro un po'
You
emozionata.
sound like my father. But lucky for me, she felt the same way. But I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. And this is where I still need answers. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And I didn't know that then. But I could see the change in him. He told I found last light within the shadow. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what. It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. I'm grateful for your help.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer. Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me, my mate most high. Darling is blessings upon the slayer of the wicked one.
Ho fatto cose di cui non vado fiero, ma sono fiero di questo, fiero di noi.
We are a powerful party indeed. Feyru, my darling Isabel, says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it. Pray, ask, and I will tell. Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb. Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to you. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free.
Vai, sì.
No time to waste.
Certo.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival. Feel moon, my blessings upon the slayer of the wicked one. We are a path. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side.
Non ce la fa nulla? Ah no. Vabbè, e allora dormiamo. Chi è che vuole parlare? Tutti vogliono parlare con me. Lei? Karlak? Dimmi Carle.
The tadpole, the absolute. How? I'd never have protected a Bainite even a decade ago. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him. He can't get away with what he...
I can feel it. The engine. It's getting hotter. You know, Zariel may have put the fucking... Let's get to the city. Wish we could stay and see what...
No. Ok, Jet. Qua c'è Bizzino, qua c'è cosa? No, solo lei deve parlare con me. Perfetto. Mi rendi bionda cuore scuro, cortesemente?
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past. Being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shah's...
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed. Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
Il trauma. In realtà erano i genitori.
Something sparks in your memory. Teachings about Selûnite rites of passage, about how they would abandon their children out in the wilds and force them to find their way home. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed. I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough, but I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid.
Ti ho letto, Lucy.
Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action.
Lucy.
See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain.
Buonasera.
Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Lancia del vespo de Selûne.
Do what must be done.
Come se io posso darle? Da bagliore lunare. Ha più danni. Oh, è scuro visione. Che non è malvagissima. L'unica cosa è che... Oh, è versatile. Ottimo. Ottimissimo. Vai. Perfetto.
Still in control. Just.
Good. I was just starting to miss the sound of your voice. I've seen your resolve. Whatever is trying to control you, of course. Well, don't stand and...
Oh, finalmente un bacio. E ci siamo riusciti. Dopo 30 ore. Allora, come stai?
Relieved, terrified, sick to my stomach. I can't... Fine. What's on your mind? I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
C'è un motivo per non rimanere insieme se andiamo d'accordo.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do... There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
Una questione personale, non intendo impicciarmi se non vuoi parlare.
Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate... No notes. Considering all we've been through, I think I was very lucky to find such favorable company.
Ok. Mi posso andare a dormire adesso? Vabbè. I dadi sono stati gettati, il nostro percorso è stato tracciato, adesso dobbiamo arrivare fino alla fine, cercando di fare le cose per bene. No, quello scuro vuole parlare.
I've been lied to. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. Thank you. But I want you to refrain from foolish heroics. When the time comes, we'd better press on for now. And hope we're ready when the... But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
Non dovrei preoccuparmi.
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Ok. Bene. Posso andarmene quindi?
Better be. It hasn't been that long. Looks like forever.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive, thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
Lo so, per questo ho appena recuperato Jaina.
Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her Halsin's strength and loyalty will... But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
Ci sarà ancora qualcuno quando arriviamo in città?
Buildings are demolished. There are always... Baldur's Gate may not know it yet. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own. And together, we will put...
Ok.
Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
Ok, andiamo.
These lands are free of Shah. I hope I can say the same of myself. Soon enough.
Olè. Let's go.
The Absolute armies are on the march, and Baldur's Gate is their target.
A quel punto vorresti iniziare a ritornare sotto passi e seguire e risolvere tutte le questioni sospese? Sì, fatto.
The curse has been lifted, the land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Un'armatura pesante dovrei mettere a cuore scuro. Guarda che belli fiori! Siamo a marzo. La fioritura. Raga, questo è decisamente un giocone. Ma decisamente. Olè. Eccolo qui. Renato 0.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping and yes sir, no sir, rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
My prodigal bloodkin is among them.
They live?
Barely. I made mince of their ugly mind matter. And if they dare return, I will strip out their offal.
Si riferiva a noi. Ha già incontrato l'imperatore? No, ancora no.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Dammi un secondo. Era un momento di una sigarettina. Onestamente, vabbè, discendiamo. Baldur's Gate è semplicemente enorme. Stiamo facendo il capolavoro. Oh, chissà che dice Denzel.
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah, merely a captive. She must have her vengeance. Vlakith Kosivim Krashhet. These were the first words I ever read, but they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. Forsake what if Voss speaks true. If ascension is a lie. If tadpole purification is a fairy tale. She has sinned against me. Ascension is a young Githyanki's greatest honor. Long ago, the Geich enslaved my people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war. Until Great Mother Gith took a hat from the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose. To train hard enough to slay a Geich and take its head. Then, we speak the rite of ascension, and a red dragon. We are honored with an eternal home in the astral, celebrated for our victory. Yes. We'll meet Kithrak Voss at Chares's Caress in Baldur's Gate. Until then.
Ok.
Why, hello, lover. That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you need something?
Of course.
Well, don't...
Niente, un altro bacetto. Cambiamo argomento e terminiamo la conversazione, vabbè. Quindi per cui... Vabbè, salviamo.
Looking forward to a bit of rest.
Quale riposo? E riposo però mi ca... Oh, c'è Gale che vuole parlare.
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't, given what has come to light.
Ma ancora non ti sei chiavato nessuno?
No, ancora non ci siamo riusciti. Ma cuore scuro mai. Solo bacetti, oh. Ah, fa preziosa.
Indeed. Under other circumstances, I might have been subdued or ashamed. But after what we saw, the Elder Brain. But more important, Netherese magic. So most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerous Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can. Their collection of rare. You'll have to forgive.
Va bene. Quindi tu sei arrivato a chiavarti cuore scuro Luciano. Anche se ho disabilitato, però in teoria l'animazione ce dovrebbe stare comunque.
Thy will dost thou require a new.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen.
Già l'ho visto lui sia l'imperatore. E questa è la terza run. Sono arrivato un pelo dal finirlo e poi l'ho interrotta.
And the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. Up together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. And what then? You are prone to impulses as uncontrollably liberate the true souls from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
Avrò un modo per liberarmi di questi impulsi inquietanti.
Even as you utter the words to yourself, you know it is but an intention. You will not have long to wait. But sleep is not for...
Hear me. Gather the city, the march. Join.
We're under attack. Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Chi so questi? Ok, ma questi combattimenti dovrebbero essere un pochino più semplici. Accidedeo. Sono un idiota comunque. Mi dimentico sempre di fare questo. Mi dimentico sempre. Cioè l'avrei ucciso. Ti arriva una fracca de botte. Proprio una fracca, ok. Dove vai? Dove vai? Portale. Portale dobbiamo fare fuori. Allora, direi che prima di tutto facciamo sta cosa qua. Poi ok. Quanto gli manca a sto portale? E morì.
I can't do this without you.
Ok. Come ho fatto a mancarti? Come ho fatto a rimancarti? Porca miseria, ladra.
Can't give up. Not now. Got to press on.
Ti posso cercare cortesemente? Ah, certo.
More are coming. Hurry, or we will all become thralls.
Here we go.
That thing's not going to hold together much longer.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Let us show them how it's done.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Into the bloody fray.
Allora. Come vuoi usare i dadi fortuna? Ah. Madonna. Tutti si è presi. Quella madonna che tiro.
Poor fucker.
Poor fucker. Ciao. Oh. E vai con livello in più.
I'm ready.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Beh, ci abbiamo un livello in più. Porca la miseria. Ranger livello 6. Capacità passiva, capacità passiva. Oh oh.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Mangiare la caccia nemici in ordine sacro. Religione può lanciare fiamma sacra. Spezza magie.
I need you now.
Andrei con Cavaliere Ranger. Vai. Allora, dire segugio urbano. Anche se già ce l'abbiamo rapidità di mano. Veleno. Sei resistente a danni da veleno. Dai. Vai, continua. Danni da veleno ho visto che sono parecchi. Quale scuro? Allora, paladino 5. Attacco extra. Mi serve troppo. Quindi direi proprio un paladino 5. Incantesimi preparati. Protezione da veleni. Punizione marcante. Arma magica. Duello obbligato. Azione bonus, potrebbe essere utile. Non ce l'avevamo munizione, no, tanto non lo usiamo mai, può essere munizione tonante, vai. Dai un attimo, porca miseria. Vai, Jaira. O druido di livello 6, o mago. Penso che stiamo al Stazione fungina. Carica di infestazione fungina? Forma di orso gufo, forma di pantera. Siamo a livello 5. Siamo a livello 5 mago, aumentiamo, no, aumentiamo a livello druido, va. Così diventa bello pesante. Questo e questo sicuramente no. Se questo sicuramente sì.
The skull. Come to the skull.
Crescita vegetale. Sto 3 metri di raggio. Cosa donante. Magliore lunare pure lo voglio. Dicevo, gli animali non ci serve, potremmo tranquillamente mettere blocca persone. Poi dire basta così. E questo che invece potrebbe essere utile. C'è nulla di utile. Un bel ristorare. Dammi un attimo. Luce diurna pure ci potrebbe essere utile, una certa.
I can't hold them back alone.
Però bene, facciamo ok. Manca Gerlach. Andiamo a prenderci il prossimo fit. Aumento caratteristica. Continua. Forza 18. E qua poi in realtà non possiamo mettere nulla. Mi serve tutto concentrazione, concentrazione, questo no. Concentrazione, azione bonus, questa potrebbe essere utile. Concentrazione. Tutto concentrazione. Comunque.
The skull. Come to the skull.
Ok. Che livello siamo arrivati? 10.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Non c'hanno nulla. Tiè, Orpheus. Grazie Roberto per la condivisione.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
You are in danger indeed, Mind Flayer. What the hell is happening?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. Help me.
Era questa la battaglia?
Eliminate them. Destroy the god. I will subdue their master.
Il massacro di questi innocenti.
Do not be driven by fear. Trust me now. Help me. The god. Destroy the god. Do it now. Together, we can turn the tide.
E va buona. No, direi. Posso anche venire di qua. Questo me lo devo sempre ricordare di usarlo solo. Sempre, sempre, sempre. Ok. Poi. Presso. Ok. C'hanno una destrezza fin troppo... Cioè, c'hanno una destrezza che potrebbe essere atroce questi. Fatti 20. Stanno manco messi male qua. Con gli attacchi, te. Attacca!
Destroy the honor guard.
Allora. Vediamo che te posso fare. Aspetta. 30% me dai, eh? Ah, Jaira. Dove stai? Sta Jaira. Eccola qua.
Red in tooth and claw.
Allora. Vocare fulmine, livello 3. 45. 40. 45. Oppure raggio rovente a livello 5, 50. Caccia la miseria. 60. Come di piegare il destino? Favore orfico. La Madonna. Oh, un bel critico da 20. Molto bene. Bella. Olle. Bella. Usci tua. No. Questo è un problema. E assorbire gli elementi. Ah, imperatore, facci vedere chi sei. Si elimina 1, 3. Sperepem.
Time to deal some punishment.
Vabbè.
Ready.
Praticamente è rimasto solo sto tizio, è rimasto. Ah, plasmare incantesimi. Che vuol dire plasmare incantesimi? Si capisce. Vabbè. Ma se non vado a livello 2 cambia assolutamente nulla, vabbè. Olè. Mancato, certo, sta a terra e io lo manco. Ah no. Ha sciso, sguiscia come l'anguille. Ma mia che tentacoloni che c'ha.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
And so we should swoon and offer a kiss, abomination? Ah, I would not even know where to plant it.
Raccontami tutto.
It's like I said before. I'm just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals, unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed, and they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Dovevi proprio mangiare i cervelli di quei criminali. Non ho idea che mind flayer potessero essere pensatori indipendenti.
Not all mind flayers are alike. I have always valued freedom above all else. In my past life. And it has been a burning need within me for as long as I can. Indeed. His hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you.
Quelli di chi nella sfera chi è?
Son of the first leader of the Githyanki. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Chi è che Blackith voleva morto? Te o Orpheus?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished. No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prison. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
Cosa succederebbe se liberassimo
That would be
Orpheus?
a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense will be to kill him. And in so doing, you would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. A pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me.
Io parlo con te, ma non mi sembri un mind
I
flayer.
appreciate that. But this is what I am. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder Brain, I searched for a new vessel. But the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew on me. I realized that returning to my former self would only impose limitations. Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change. I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elden Brain if you embrace your latent Illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me,
Opinabile,
I can
bellezza.
evolve you.
Non lo vogliamo. E per davvero farmi ora perché non puoi fermare tutta la ceremonia?
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an Illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
No.
I understand. Let us hope then that your present self will be sufficient. But in case you change your mind... Look after it. Use it when you're ready to evolve. You or your allies. It has vitality enough for you all. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find...
Abbiamo il girino astrale.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Dove sta? Via, via. Manda all'accampamento. Non penso ci sia nulla da lottare qui, eh.
I'll give it a shot.
The orb hums with cerebral magic, permeable but impenetrable. Within it, the Githyanki prince is as silent as a corpse, but for the murmur of his powers being siphoned away.
Andiamocene.
There is nothing further I can do for you.
No, non vogliamo trasformarci in mezzi Illithid. Ma davvero sì. Assolutamente. Penso che c'ho parecchia roba da vendere. Decisamente.
So, there's been a mind flayer in... The more I learn, the less I understand just... I do not serve Shah anymore. Nor the... But I digress. Did you want something?
Allora. Laezel. Dove sta Laezel? Ah, parla con Laezel. Ah, sta a dormire. Sta dormendo Carlacchina, eh? Non c'è più nessun altro qua. È diventata bionda finalmente. Ah, e poi ci sarebbe una cosa che vorrei fare. Ma dobbiamo parlare davvero con tante persone. Ora devo recuperare l'armatura pesante. Che abbiamo depositato qui dentro. Abbiamo qualcosa che utile, ecco. Non è proprio bellissimo, però. Abbiamo una classe armatura maggiore con questa. E stivali, ma boh. Ce n'è neanche mezzo utile. Ok. Ci dovremmo avere anche lo scudo qui. Da qualche parte. Non lo vedo. Come non lo vedo? Ah, questo è decisamente utilissimo. Vediamo un po' se lo possiamo colorare. No, non lo possiamo colorare. All'accampamento. Andare all'accampamento. A proposito, io non so se io... Sì, io ho equipaggiato troppo. Ah, cioè dovrei avere pure lo scudo da qualche parte. Forse ce l'ha lei da qualche parte invece. No.
All right. What now?
Andiamo per la coppa scura.
Be honest. What do you think of the new look? Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it.
Of course.
I suppose.
Sono un pochino più diversi. Già. Richiudere la nostra storia, le immagini. Ma tutto sto casino fino a qua, me lo clicco per sbaglio, è un casino. Ah, Lae'zel.
Your parasite communes with Lae'zel's.
Orpheus. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy, and it is Orpheus. The blood of the mother, the prince of the comet. And even more powerful still. It said he could bring... Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know that long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen. Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle. Or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps. We meet Voss in the city, and we obtain the key to free... Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's... One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would... If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of...
Va bene. Mi pare ovvio. Lo dovremmo liberare in realtà. Lasciamo l'accampamento. Alla Baldur's Gate dovremmo trovare Minsk finalmente. Avremo il nostro ranger barbaro. Cosa strana. E lo equipaggeremo pure l'armatura pesante. Ce lo faccio proprio sbagliatissimo.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves and take their nether stones.
Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Excuse me, I can't find my mum. She went looking for herbs. She said she wouldn't be gone long.
The herbs you know for salving sores would take effect immediately. It seems unlikely this child's mother will return.
Credo la madre sarà via per un bel po', forse faresti venire a trovare un posto sicuro.
It does get quite cold out here. I'll have another look for her first. Thanks a lot.
Nearly there now.
Hi. You were really nice to me before, and could we maybe...
Yes! We can...
Yes!
Allora. Voi vedete, è possibile non accertarla nel campo. Perché? Frutto dell'esperienza della precedente run, la ragazzina non è una ragazzina affatto. Zero. È un qualcosa di molto pericoloso. Sarebbe meglio evitarcelo, se è possibile. Il fatto che ti entra nel campo senza invito, pure quello, praticamente l'unica eccezione se non erro, fa riflettere. Fino a mo' è stato possibile rifiutare praticamente tutti l'accampamento.
Excuse me. She went looking... She said she would...
The herbs you know for salving sores would take effect immediately. It seems unlikely this child's mother...
It does get quite cold out here. Thanks a lot. Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? You were really nice to me before, and could we maybe stay here?
What harm? She's little, won't take up much space, or make much of a dent in our provisions.
Non credo proprio.
You don't?
Ti ho già detto di no, non stavo scherzando.
But, all right, I'll go. But you'll see. You should have said yes. You'll wish you said yes.
Ah. Molto meglio così.
Watching gods. But then the Harper safe house I spoke of is on the bridge at Worm's Crossing. Danthelon's dancing axe. Information. You think me? Unburdened by numbers, we're free to act. With allies, every bit as peculiar. Give or take a few tadpoles. Would you? In time, then. Perhaps once you found a rocking chair for me to doze off in.
Keeping very well, I hope? Look after my angel, of course. 100. We'll both of us stand by you when the time comes to put down the horror that threatens this city. We are your...
Worm's Crossing. The gaping maw of the city. I have. He is well. And Oliver also. At times they are one, and at others they divide. Perhaps one day, you and I can both return and see it for ourselves.
Thy wheel of... Dost thou require a new app?
Siamo all'accampamento. Madonna, le missioni che c'avremo da fare. Allora, c'è un mercante?
Do you know where we're going?
We told our son.
Can't talk. Sorry.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
What in the hells was that?
Whatever it is doesn't bode well. If I was a Sharan lookout, this is the sort of place I'd wait around.
You can see the city. Up on the hill.
Madonna, raga. Cosa parla questi tizi?
Baldurians! Stand with me!
Please just go home.
The flaming fists are supposed to protect... Oh. Another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in. Soon, there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians.
Balduriani, il tuo accento di Rivington.
Excuse me? I was born inside the city. Wherever you're from, clearly they don't teach manners. You and I have...
Young lady, Shadowheart, a word.
No.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight. There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
Of course not. A cover to throw our enemies off the scent. I suppose you weren't deemed important enough to be informed of the plan.
That would have been fine deception in most cases. But your lying tongue cannot mask the empty... Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear.
Ok. Casa del dolore. Sindramanne.
I'm busy.
È la Madonna, dai, c'è bisogno di essere così cattivi.
Heads will roll for this. This trans... Oh, you poor knight. A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into the... They talk some absolute horse bollocks about papers and correct... I should be loins deep in Chares's caress by now. Not...
We've got to get Grunch into the city, but he's in no shape to travel.
Don't know how we're gonna get Grunch into the city.
Whatever you need, I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
After a quick examination, you conclude that you're...
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people that need your help more urgently.
La truffa della finta ferita è un classico, ma devi impegnarsi.
Shh, not so loud. If those lads find out I'm faking, I don't really have any other friends. And I like those lads. So I think I'll... Just between you and me.
Quindi finge.
They got me signed up to learn to make pots.
So, you survived. It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed... I haven't seen him since...
Infatti che fine ha fatto Zevlor?
We made it alive.
We made it through.
Tu chi sei? Tu che dormi di chi sei?
What? I'm bushed. I ran for days as if I could change that.
Un hobgoblin. Strano, questi non vengono attaccati a vista? Stiamo venire roba qua, Oh, tu chi?
You did me a real favor clearing all those ghouls out of Moonrise. That old bonebag Ketherick had some fancy junk stashed behind all the cobwebs and piles of gore. Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look.
Vediamo che c'è. Aumenta la distanza della tua velocità di volare. Ottieni una caduta morbida. Oh, questo è utile. La morfosi corpo feroce. Ma c'ha le stesse cose che c'ha sempre avuto, vabbè. Andiamo a questi oggetti che sono utili. Ti vendo la mercanzia. Sono una roba. C'ho parecchia roba da vendere comunque. Perché c'ho un piccone? Lo so. Questa pure la posso vendere. Armatura pesante, bomba te la vendo. Questo pure lo è. Questo e questo lo vendo. Questo. Ah, finiti sword, mi dispiace. Scudo di rampicanti? che altra roba potrei vendere? 2 cuori. Una corda, madonna, una zozzeria che c'ho. Una forchetta. 2 giaciglie. Tiè.
Stay away from trap.
Ah. Dai, tirate pure voi. No, mezzo che avesse trovato qualcosina qui dentro. Allora, vediamo un po' se c'è sta lavanga. Ok. Che adesso non posso. Scusa, eh.
Such a curious.
Dove ti sta lavanga? Eccolo. Evoca elementale. Facciamo imparare cosa, sì. No, abbiamo resistenza a tutto. Freddo veleno. Grazie all'arco. Allora.
Wherever we go, ye gods, let there be something green.
Para incantesimi. Cos'è allucinazione mortale? Impariamone un po'. Oh, pure volare. Elementare. Dardo incantato può essere comodo, però li devo frantumare e metto questo. Ok.
What to do?
Che sopravvivenza, fallimento. Ok. Dai. Questo non avrei mai indovinato. Pergamena di sfera congelante. Mi sembra utile.
Yes?
Di livello 6. Livello 6 mi sa che non ce l'abbiamo, cioè non lo possiamo avere. L'incantesimo troppo alto. Era solo fino a livello 5 possiamo. Peccato.
Still alive. So that's progress.
One time, we'll make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now.
Cosa sta a fare qua? Sta a chiedere l'elemosina.
What are you calling this new business?
Really need you all to leave right this instant. The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these spotters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
Esercito assoluto a pochi giorni di distanza, voi state bisticciando per un diritto di priorità.
This is my home. I may pride myself on my philanthropy, but I draw the line at being a halfway house. Zenobia and I are just navigating a slight contractual disagreement. Not that it's any of your concern.
Vado a parlarne con loro.
Agreement? Why should I negotiate with... I've got nothing to say to them.
Intimidire. CD 25.
Fine. They can stay.
I respect your hustle, sweetheart. You've stepped on the Guild's toes. And we'd like...
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut...
I'd say you'll live to regret it, but honestly, I'm not so sure you'd live.
Vabbè, abbiamo ucciso l'avatar di Mirkul, quindi...
You're serious? Let's forget this. Oh, come on, boys.
Perfetto. Vedo che hai capito perfettamente.
heartless scum. I'm a reasonable woman.
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks.
Come sei finito
Same
qua?
way lots of us did. Trying to get away from the army of the Absolute. If you had the chance to put a roof over your family's heads after being on the run for Torm knows how long, wouldn't you?
Nessuno non ti sta dicendo di andartene, puoi avere tutto il tetto che
We
vuoi.
will stay. For now. I just hope he doesn't pay anyone else to come sniffing round. Thank you. And may Torm keep you. You're the first person in this city to have our back. At least we'll have some peace now.
Peace? What peace? I've heard there's an army marching towards...
Oh, i ragazzini.
Now we don't have to leave. I'm gonna build a big house.
Noi vediamo un po' che cosa c'è da sgraffignare. Tanto. Oh.
Something over there.
Allora, se qui fuori me lo ricordo. Era un lestofante. Uno schifoso.
A couple turns should do it.
Oh, da 2 a 17, madonna. Anello lucidato. Pensieri privati di Arthur. Zozzone. E c'è Madame Mira. Se sapete quanto amo il vostro bel locale, ma non ho ancora superato la mia ultima esperienza nei giovedì di Toro e temo non abbiano dimenticato una piccola disavventura, quindi quella è stata probabilmente la mia ultima visita. Zozzone.
Something good here. I hope.
Che avevo scantinato, buono. Che se in realtà penso che potevamo scassinarla senza problemi, Allora. Diamante nero. Mercanzia. Nonna, c'ha di roba importante qui, Allora, strumenti di disarmo. Posta zaino. Nulla. Abbiamo uno scantinato.
Let us try not to trip headlong through it, yes?
Vabbè.
This'll be fun.
Nonna è piena di trappole. E che c'era così tanto importante? Soprattutto sti tiri, la madonna.
I doubt a bear this size went down without a fight.
Dai. Uno dovevo fare io. Un altro uno, dai, non ci credo, uno di fila. No. Cioè, c'aveva più senso. Oro e lettere di gatto. Arthur, il parco ti aspetta ancora da Fellowgir. È meglio che non arrivi in nuovo in ritardo. Cominciamo a chiederti se sei davvero impegnato come dici. Se prendi, lo metti nei orsacchiotti e fai la donazione. Potrebbe essere più semplice, davvero. Domani a quest'ora sarai ancora qui. Il suo contenuto finirà dentro di te, come ben sai abbiamo un'abbondanza.
Looks like his generosity is compromised.
Giocattolo in computer.
Bet that will fit in my pack. I'm sure this toy will be finished soon, if they bear with it.
Ma ti prego. Oro in corso. Ecco, e quelli sono i giocattoli che diceva dopo. Si capisce. Allora, dove abbiamo messo l'orsacchiotto? Oh, mi sono preso. Roba inutile. Strano. Chiappiamole tutto.
This will be fun.
Allora, lettere di gatto non scantina, dobbiamo trovarli in fretta. Ah. Hanno donato dei giocattoli pericolosi. Io dovrei dire loro? Oh, questi iniziamo a parlare.
Donations? Food, sundries, gold. These poor refugee sods need all the help they can get.
Persuasione. Bah. Penso che basti così,
I'm gonna let you through because I don't want to take any risk.
Is everything all right, man at Nestor? Sir?
There's been a report of dangerous contraband in the donations, and we're going to check it out.
Why? All these goods have already been checked in.
I didn't ask for your opinion, Fist. Fall in and do your job.
Beh.
You were right. Explosives. Now give me some room. I need to make sure you try and find whoever is responsible for this.
Mettiamoci pure per vantaggio.
Worm's Crossing.
Gods. Anyone. I don't need.
Vabbè. Quindi dobbiamo trovare chi è stato il colpevole. Come vamo?
Hope this ends well.
Suppose the man.
Non so se riusciremo a trovarlo al tizio.
The dog seems wary, sniffing you intently.
Tira di nuovo. Vai, pure vantaggio,
The dog sniffs your hand and seems.
Però io dovrei parlare con gli animali.
I wish the cult hadn't burnt our farm, though.
Look where the
A burning barn.
Oh, yes, yes, yes!
No, I'm afraid I must
My love, you can't keep being so rude to...
All the grabbing and touching startles poor Biscotti. I will not apologise for caring about my boy.
I cani sono molto sensibili e ti rilassi potrebbe farlo anche lui.
Good luck. I've been saying that for the past day.
Look, if I don't remain vigilant, something could happen.
Oh, yes. As long as the dog...
What was that, my dear?
Nothing.
What a tease! I can't believe...
Però me devo ricordate lanciarlo spesso, parla con gli animali.
You and I have...
Go talk to Nestor if you must.
Ma il tizio di prima, dove se n'è andato?
Just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
What are you calling this new business?
Abbiamo perso?
Costumes don't drool that.
Kill the little monsters.
Remind them that this is our city.
Madonna ragazza, città è enorme. Questi non si può parlare. Se posso scassinare a quanto pare.
That might be worth a look.
Oh oh. Madonna, 20 per aprirla. Che c'è sta? Bel diamante. Manco male. Ho intenzione di aspettare che soluisti mi prendano e sto dirigendo verso il bosco. Cercare appunto abbiamo pescato quella guglia, ricordate? Non è molto, mi avevo lasciato una roba, io me la caverò anche senza. No, la chiave del forziere. Niente, vabbè, noi l'abbiamo già fatto. Andiamo in culla di roba. Piacenti. Neanche troppo in realtà. Casa di Arthur. Fabbro.
Welcome it. No doubt you came here to choose from my fine select. Yes, I seem to have it. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you? My weapons are I provide a personalized service for my customers. Tell me, how do you like to kill? I see. Playing to your strengths. Keeping... And when you kill someone, what do you feel?
I talenti mi tengono vivo e non mi vergogno di usarli.
Killing holds no fear for you, does it? You understand? One more question, if you'll hear. Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you?
Non ci direi mai qualcuno a cui tengo.
Deny yourself, but it won't last. It's in you.
Look at it, come crawling home, hands stained with the Bone Lord's soot. And you carry his stone. Weak and soft and broken. Oh, sweet sibling, the world has dulled you. Or maybe I poked your mind matter too sharply. I could end it now, but I'll be patient. Father will see us together again. He will.
So Arian is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
You! Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward!
È stato attaccato da un doppelganger.
Is that so? You've got some evil... I'll tell you now. You'll be seeing bloody double when I'm done with you.
Oh, che difficile da credere, ma è così. CD 20. Inganno 20. Intimidire 20. Oh, tutto 20. Ah! Oh, molto bene. Dobbiamo fare un 20. 11, 1. Dovremmo aver fatta, penso. 20 preciso.
Well, I'm sure... God's be damned, I don't know. I need a bloody drink. Go on, click. What do you want now? And go down to the bloody shop. I've got...
Andiamo nello shop. Che non è qua. Madonna, le scritte, le lettere che ci stanno. Beh, comunque siamo pieni di esordi. Vediamo se poi riusciamo a rimediare a qualcosa di utile.
Hi! Welcome to the Rivington General. Hi! Or maybe a spear? You look like you know how to use a spear. Buy a spear. What'd you say? Huh?
Questa è una mercanzia. Allora, qui abbiamo nobrezza del falcione accurato a 2 mani. E invece a livello di archi nulla. Che è questo? Slittino di Spires. Condotto di forza, che vuol dire? Ah, sembra utile. Queste con spuntoni. Adesso io possiamo da Karlak. Assolutamente sì. Olè. Questo me lo prendo tanto per corazza di scaglie, cotta di maglia, giaco di maglia elfico. Bene, ma nulla di figo questo. Imboscata. E forse questo potrebbe essere buona per lei. No, direi di no. La barda fa più danni. Non so quali in verità. I guanti. Digiuno 4 danni di forza extra nel tuo attacco furtivo. Potrebbe essere utile. O lui. No. Vienna. altro venderti a te. Una roba inutile che c'ho. Impressionante. Tanti altri soldi potrei rifare con lei.
Want more?
Allora, tra le cose che abbiamo preso andiamo da Carla che... molto bene. Coloriamogliela pure. Porca miseria, perfetta per lei. Fighissima. CA18, CA19, CA22, CA19. È proprio il top del top, però. Abbiamo ottenuto abbastanza. Un balcone. Ma no, poi questa testa non posso. Mentre pensi di scimmie c'è un balcone.
Dad says there's already too many refugees.
A Baldurian. Any of the refugees?
Di gentaglia.
All this kerfuffle over missing redcaps. Yes, we'd
Keep a sharp eye out. Redcaps are on.
Chi sarebbero sti berretti rossi? Va bene, allora direi... oh. La mappa è chiaramente enorme. Interrogare il giocattolo di Arthur Gregorio. No, ce l'abbiamo di cose da fare. Però fortunatamente ce l'abbiamo segnate. Va bene, direi che continuiamo domani. Siamo appena giunti a Baldur's Gate, anzi alle porte antistanti Baldur's Gate. E ci siamo arrivati esattamente come volevamo. Carichi a pallettoni. Quindi, buon riposo e buonanotte.